What's up everyone, Aron Schatz back with you again for another Freespace 2 source code project modified version of the game. Yes! What are we waiting for, because this game is freaking awesome. This is how you make a space combat game. So everyone that makes space combat games now, or if your game has a piece that has space combat in it, like the X games for instance, please check this game out. See how they handle targeting, see how they handle dogfighting. It is that good. 1999, this game. In the 90s. Not even in the 2000s. Jeez. Come on, people. Step up your game.
Welcome to the 107th Ravens, pilot. I'm Lieutenant Samza, squadron leader. As you know, the Aquitaine is now en route to the Gamma Draconis system. The details of the situation there have been classified at the highest level, so I'm as much in the dark as you are. The Admiral will brief the crew when we reach 3rd Fleet Headquarters in Capella. The 107th is a heavy assault squadron, so our fighter of choice is the Hercules Mark II. Implementing advances in fusion drive technology, the Mark II improves the assault fighter's speed and maneuverability without sacrificing loadout. The Herc has only 2 missile banks, but its ordnance capacity is greater than the Myrmidon's. The original Herc won the Great War, so we're proud to carry on the tradition. I recommend that you review the Herc II training modules before the Aquitaine arrives in Capella. These modules review advanced tactics, such as countermeasures and energy management. The Herc II is slower than the Myrmidon you've been flying with the 53rd, so learn how to evade missiles and equalize shields. These skills will help you push your fighter to the limits. Master them, and the life you save may be your own. According to your file, you are now authorized to use the GTW-5A Prometheus R, the GTM-19 Harpoon, and the GTM-4 Hornet missile. The Prometheus R is a retrofit of a cannon developed during the Great War. After the Alliance lost contact with Earth, we lacked materials required for mass production, so engineers developed this retrofit version. The Prometheus packs a bigger wallop than the Subak HL-7, but it will drain your power reserves with extended use. The Harpoon and the Hornet are both aspect-seeking missiles. While the Harpoon fires individual warheads, the Hornet launches a swarm of 4 projectiles, 8 if you're in double-fire mode. The training modules cover the proper technique for firing aspect-seeking missiles, so be sure to review that section carefully. That's all for now, pilot. The Aquitaine will arrive in Capella in 4 hours.
Just the voice acting in this game is freaking superb. Oh my god, come on. Step up your game, people. Step up, game makers. We gotta get on this kind of stuff. You know, from freaking almost 20 years ago.
Welcome to Training Simulator Module TSM-107M, Advanced Qualification for the Hercules Mark II Heavy Assault Fighter. This module has been designed to acquaint pilots with communication systems, countermeasures, and aspect-seeking missiles.
Nice. I'm in. I'm so in. TSM blah, blah, blah. We already heard this.
Welcome to Module TSM-107M, pilot. Don't touch the controls until you are told to do so. You will fail this session if you do not follow instructions carefully.
I don't follow instructions carefully.
Let's begin with messaging.
I already did that, by the way.
For Class A qualification, you learned how to call in a support ship to rearm and repair subsystems. Now, we'll show you how to give orders to pilots under your command. Okay. Our target for this simulation will be an Argo-class transport. Target the transport. Use your hostile targeting control. Good. Now you'll call in your reinforcements. Press the communications key to bring up the messaging window. Select reinforcements. Then, select the wing you want to call in. Epsilon wing is your only option, so hit the 1 key. Well done. Confirm that you still have the transport targeted. Now have Epsilon Wing destroy the transport. Press the communications key to bring up your messaging box again. Select 2 to transmit your orders to a specific wing. Then hit 1 to choose Epsilon Wing. By selecting Epsilon Wing, you are sending your orders to that wing only. Now, press the 1 key, and Epsilon will destroy your target.
Yeah, go for it. Destroy that shit. Look at that guy.
Well done, pilot. Let's try this again.
I just destroy that target. Uh-oh, what we got coming in?
Order Epsilon Wing to destroy Transport 2. Do you remember your previous instruction? If
Roger
not,
that, sir. Engaging
consult
your
the
target.
directives list.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Come on, do it. Get in there. Oh my
Good
god, it's
work.
going nuts.
Be aware that fighter wings are less effective against larger targets. Bombers or vessels with beam turrets are usually required to destroy warships larger than cruiser class. Also note that reinforcements are not always available, and you will have authorization to issue orders only to specific wings and ships.
Okay.
Now, let's order Epsilon Wing to depart.
Okay.
Press the communications key to bring up the messaging window. Select 2 for Wing and
Okay.
1 for Epsilon.
Bye-bye.
Finally, press
You don't
0
have to tell
for
me
depart.
twice.
They're out.
Excellent work. As you gain experience in combat, using the communications interface will become second nature. All right, pilot. Now it's time to learn about countermeasures. When you launch a countermeasure, you present a new target for pursuing missiles. In theory, the missile should hit the countermeasure instead of ripping a hole through your hull.
In theory.
You need to use countermeasures to survive in battle, but you'll soon learn this tactic does not always work.
Yeah, I know that.
For this exercise, we'll bring in a Leviathan-class cruiser.
Uh-oh.
The cruiser will now launch missiles at you. Press the countermeasures key to evade the missiles. Immediately increase your forward velocity to maximum and move away from the pursuing missiles.
Okay.
Punch your afterburners to gain that extra burst of speed. A yellow triangle will appear on your HUD, indicating the vector of the missile's approach. Try to keep this indicator in a 3 or 9 o'clock position. When the missile is nearly upon you, launch the countermeasure. Listen to the beeping sound of the missile lock
Got
to
it.
gauge the distance of the missile. The quicker the beeps, the closer the missile. While launching countermeasures, turn your fighter hard in sharp movements. This will also help throw the missile off your trail. If you evade the missile,
Damn it.
an indicator will display in the upper portion of your targeting reticle. This will alert you to the fact that you successfully avoided the projectile.
Whoa, holy crap, I am
The
terrible.
number
at
of
avoiding missiles.
countermeasures remaining is indicated on your HUD below the weapons display. If you run out of countermeasures, call in the support ship to reload. That's enough for evading missiles. Now, let's practice firing
Oh,
them.
I'm so in. Oh,
Your
what is it?
Hercules Mark II heavy assault fighter is armed with 2 banks of harpoons. Unlike heat seekers like the Rockeye, you must acquire a lock on your target in order for an aspect seeker to home. However, the aspect seeker is well worth the effort because its homing ability is much stronger. If a heat seeker loses track of its target, chances are it will not reacquire lock. Aspect seekers, on the other hand, will track their targets until they detonate. Transport 3 is now entering. Let's take this opportunity to learn another targeting control.
Oh, subsystems.
You have a reticle targeting control that will acquire the nearest object inside your reticle. Maneuver your fighter so that my ship is centered on your HUD.
Okay.
Good. Now you... Well done. Now, target Transport 3 using the reticle targeting control.
So I
Make
think-
sure the transport is in the center of your HUD. Excellent. Now, let's see how you do with those harpoons. Notice the red indicator moving towards your target. That's the aspect triangle. Once it is moved onto your target, you'll see the lock indicator. This means your harpoons are locked and ready to fire.
Nice, I'm in.
Now, fire 1 harpoon at the freighter. Note how fast the harpoon moves. This warhead delivers quite a punch.
Nice.
A round of harpoons can be fired every 3 seconds. Fire another round and note the countdown timer in your weapons gauge. The harpoon is almost useless if fired before lock has been acquired. That's a major distinction between the harpoon and the rockeye.
Oh.
Now, unload your harpoons until you've destroyed Transport 3.
Double fire. Single fire. Whoops. No lock, but doesn't matter anyway, it should hit it.
Excellent job. Let's see how you do against moving targets. In order to gain aspect lock on a moving target, you must keep the target's lockbox in a fixed position inside your HUD reticle. We'll now bring in the fighter drones. When the first drone enters, target it and acquire lock. Try to keep the target indicator in the center of your HUD reticle. Once you have acquired lock, fire a harpoon to destroy the drone. These drones, well done. All aspect seekers function this way, from the Hornet missile to the Helios torpedo. In general, the larger and more powerful the warhead, the longer it will take to acquire lock and countdown between volleys. Now, let's have you face a real challenge. Multiple wings will appear simultaneously. Destroy them all. You must be in range of your target before you can gain aspect lock. Get your burners to intercept the drones.
Boy, the Myrmidon is such a good weapon. Oh, I didn't hit you.
TSM-107M. Engage your subspace drive to end this simulation.
Yeah! Good job, everybody. We won. We beat those drones. I mean, look at this game. It's so good.
Well done, pilot. You have successfully completed TSM-107M Advanced Qualification for the Hercules Mark II Heavy Assault Fighter. You are advised to proceed to Training Simulator Module TSM-107SE, covering shield management and the energy transfer system.
We're going to cover all the training in this one, so we are good to keep going. I just want to tell you, this game is freaking awesome. It's so awesome, even after so many years.
Welcome to Training Simulator Module TSM-107SE, Advanced Qualification for the Hercules Mark II Heavy Assault Fighter. This module has been designed to acquaint pilots with shield management and the energy transfer system.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Module TSM-107SE, pilot. Don't touch the controls until you are told to do so.
Don't touch the
controls. You will fail this session if you do not follow instructions carefully.
Okay.
First, let's take a look at the gauges and controls for your shield system. The Alliance acquired shielding technology from the Shivans during the Great War. Shield systems have been standard on Terran Vasudan fighters and bombers for over 30 years. Your shield system generates an energy shell that protects the hull of your ship from primary fire and missile blasts.
Okay.
As they absorb damage, your shields will weaken. However, your fighter will automatically regenerate its shields over time.
Sounds plausible.
Your shield integrity gauge is located in the lower right of your HUD.
Okay.
This gauge is now flashing.
Oh.
Your shield is divided into 4 quadrants. Each quadrant can withstand limited damage. When a shield quadrant sustains damage, the corresponding section of your shield integrity gauge will flash. Observe. Note the front of your shield is flashing as if you've taken a hit.
Wow.
Observe how the gauge changes as your shield sustains more damage. When a shield quadrant has been destroyed, all damage on that quadrant will impact the hull of your fighter. Your shields will regenerate themselves automatically. Let's accelerate this process to save time. Now observe as the front quadrant of your shield repairs itself to full strength.
Okay. Looks almost full strength. Yes? No?
Your shield is now fully recharged.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Effective shield management can mean the difference between life and death.
Yeah. Yeah.
The simplest way to manage your shield is the equalize quadrants function. I have damaged your front quadrant again. Use your equalize quadrants function to repair your shields.
Where's button 8 on this? I don't remember any of the buttons. Just Q. Good to go.
Well done. Your front section has been partially recharged. This shield energy came from your other 3 quadrants.
Awesome possum.
Practice this function often. I'm now going to reduce most of your shield strength. Note that 3 of your 4 quadrants are now near 0 power. With your shield management controls, you can maximize shield strength in a specific quadrant. First, maximize the strength in your front quadrant.
Okay.
Well done. Note that your front quadrant is at full strength, while the other quadrants have been drained. Maximizing your front shield quadrant is especially useful when you're attacking the turret of a large ship.
Yes.
Now I want you to maximize your rear shield quadrant.
Okay. Good to go.
If you're pursuing an important objective and are being attacked from the rear, maximizing your rear shield quadrant can deflect the gunfire of your pursuer.
That's good to know. It's good to know.
Now, equalize quadrants again to distribute shield energy evenly around your ship. We will conclude this module with an overview of your energy transfer system, or ETS. In the lower right of your HUD are 3 bar gauges labeled G for guns, S for shields, and E for engines.
Okay.
You can use your ETS controls to augment or diminish the energy allocated to each of these 3 systems.
Which I know how to do.
First, let's increase your weapons energy allocation. Observe that as you divert power to weapons, the energy levels for shields and engines drop.
Okay. Insert.
The more energy diverted to weapons, the faster your primaries will recharge. Your weapons will not inflict greater damage at higher ETS levels. High-energy cannons, such as the Prometheus, can quickly deplete your weapon reserves. If you require a sustained barrage of gunfire, diverting energy to primaries may be necessary. Now, let's increase your shield allocation. The higher your ETS setting for shields, the faster they'll recharge. Increasing your shield allocation may be critical in combat situations, such as stopping to rearm your fighter or flying through heavy flak. Now, divert more power to your engines. Increasing power to engines will improve your maximum speed by up to 30%, depending on the fighter's reactor capacity. Your afterburners will also recharge faster, enabling more frequent bursts of speed.
This is such an awesome
For
game.
a slower fighter like the Hercules Mark II, increasing engine power may be necessary to chase down more maneuverable targets or cover large distances quickly. Well done. This concludes module TSM-107 SE. Engage your subspace drive to end this simulation.
Awesome. Look at that. Awesome game. Oh my goodness. This is such a great game.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we
you
did.
Have successfully
Yeah, we
completed
did.
TSM-107
We so did.
SE Advanced Qualification for the
And I think we're
Hercules
going to
Mark
continue
II
on to the
Heavy
next
Assault
mission
Fighter.
in the next one. So, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll definitely see you in the next one. Unless the next one is a training mission, which I'm going to just post right onto this. Either way, see you in a bit.